Jai Ram, I am Krupa Shankar here, your GRE coach, right? Now we are going to learn how to write a good response for the issue task, which is the first part of the analytical writing assessment section. There are some 300 topics. You will be given 30 minutes time, 6 grade points. If you follow my instructions perfectly, you should easily get 4 out of 6 and perhaps 5 too. This is the topic we are going to quickly discuss now. Tradition and modernization are incompatible. One must choose between them. That's the topic. Now, how will your introduction be? The speaker is saying that these two are mutually exclusive. That means where tradition is there, modernization cannot exist, and where this is there, that cannot exist. Most of the students who would attempt this essay are likely to agree with it. So, the point here I am trying to tell you is, when you write any essay, or in fact when you talk on any topic in any interview anywhere, first immediately try to speculate on what would the majority say and take a contrary position and argue convincingly. You will definitely do very well. Don't do what the majority does. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, now our introduction. I've written here, yoga is the hoary regimen of India or Bharat or Hindustan. Now this word hoary means ancient. Regimen means a system of diet and exercise to improve your health. So now we are already aware that the whole world is doing yoga, right? And what is yoga? It is the hoary regimen of Hindustan, India, Bharat, which means it's an ancient system of diet, exercise and meditation to improve your health. And is it not perfectly compatible? Yes, it is. So you have already got a very wonderful counter example for what the speaker has said. Now, in your introduction you will say, the speaker assumes that tradition and modernization are incompatible, but there are several examples where they are perfectly compatible, and at the same time in other situations they are not. Full stop. Therefore, this is a very moot issue, and we have to explore all the perspectives and not take a very parochial view. Parochial, P-A-R-O-C-H-I-A-L. Parochial means narrow, or supporting a particular party, loyal to a particular group. Parochial and partisan, P-A-R-T-I-S-A-N. Partisan and parochial both mean narrow-minded. The opposite is cosmopolitan or liberal, broad-minded. So, that was my introduction. I suppose you have heard me. Now, my introduction is over. I'm going to start the first paragraph. My first paragraph is going to start like this. Now, let us examine some examples where tradition and modernization are perfectly compatible. So that's how we're going to start. Yoga, for example, is a hoary regimen, the hoary regimen of India, which is being practiced worldwide for the benefits to health. Full stop. Another example of such a regimen comes from China, and it is known as Tai Chi, T-A-I-C-H-I. That's also an ancient Chinese regimen which includes mainly exercise and body movements and so many other things. Now, this is a simple case of tradition and modernization being perfectly compatible. Second paragraph. We'll go on to the next paragraph. Let us examine some more examples where tradition and modernization are perfectly compatible. Now, traditional agriculture is considered far better, and today worldwide organic food is preferred over food that is produced using synthetic fertilizers. Okay, so there you have one more example. Now, what else? Traditional cooking methods, traditional cookery. Traditional cookery is debatable. In some cases, they use a lot of fat, which is probably not good for health. But traditional Indian cookery, which is based on Ayurveda, is very good. You know, Americans today Alzheimer's disease is a very major problem in America because they don't consume turmeric. So the Americans are consuming turmeric pills, whereas turmeric is a part and parcel of Indian diet. The whole of India, every day when we have a meal, turmeric is bound to be there in most of the dishes. So traditional meals are also perfectly compatible. Now you just examine what are the other traditional things which are, or traditional ways of doing things. Traditional dress, for example. Now in India, in Indian weather, you should be wearing cotton, a dhoti like this, and not a suit and a tie, which is suitable for England because the weather is very capricious, very whimsical, and it can be terribly cold. But if people who are mentally colonized wear coats and suits in India, they will get skin problems, eczema, right? So let us not mindlessly imitate the West, right? So if you are an Eskimo, you got to wear what an Eskimo wears. You can't wear a lungi there. So I think I've said enough. You're not going to write all this, but I'm just explaining what you should be doing. You should dig up some more examples. You should talk about many other things. Traditional sports are there which are perfectly compatible in the modern era. What else could you think of? I leave it to you. So you have 2 or 3 paragraphs where you will be writing about where tradition and modernization are perfectly compatible. Now you will write the 4th paragraph. Now let us examine some examples which indicate that tradition and modernization are not compatible. Traditional modes of communication are no longer compatible. Today we have YouTube, Instagram, WhatsApp. You have so many fast methods. Traditional banking methods, not compatible. Traditional modes of transport, sorry. So you go on writing about this. Traditional medicine is also, well, that is debatable, so let us leave it there. So I'm sure you have understood. You come up with 2 paragraphs where you will say, yeah, here are examples supporting the speaker. And your conclusion, as usual, will be a summary of the introduction. It will be your introduction paraphrased is your conclusion. Paraphrase means to restate in different words. So your introduction will be, in the light of all the discussions above, we can clearly, I use the word we, not I, we can clearly understand that it would be a sweeping generalization to say that tradition and modernization are incompatible, because there are many situations in which they are perfectly compatible, while in others they are not. Full stop. Jai Shri Ram.